Here are the 5 types of women that if you date them, you will die. Maybe not immediately, maybe not as a direct result of dating them, but in some way related to dating them, you will be destroyed. Number 5, the talker. You think you've met a girl that's willing to open up and talk to you and reveal herself to you, but you haven't. You've met a girl that can't shut up, that really doesn't know how to stop the thoughts in her mind from coming out of her mouth. At first, you'll think it's charming and delightful and a sign that she likes you because she's talking to you and gossiping to you about her friends and shit like that. But eventually, you'll realize it doesn't stop. And it can be about anything. The most inane, unimportant, stupid things. It's a constant distraction. And eventually, it will drive you insane. Moving on. Number 4, the shopper. This is the ultimate material girl. You're gonna think, oh, this is a fine exchange, because basically I can just buy my way into this relationship, and as long as I give her what she wants, everything will be cool. But what you haven't realized is that there is a hole in this girl's heart and she cannot fill it. It just can't be filled with anything. So she just keeps buying things, looking for external validation. And if you become involved with this girl, she's going to use you to get more material things. She will never be validated, she will never be satisfied, and she will keep using you. And when you run out of money or you run out of the energy to buy her stuff and go and do those types of things with her, she will blame her lack of validation on you. She is the ultimate trap. She is a consuming machine made by modern media and marketing. And if you get together with her, she's just going to try to use you and use her sexuality to fulfill that obsession. And it might not happen immediately, but eventually, if you date this girl and you stay with her, she will destroy you and you will die. Number 3, the career girl. That's right, you heard me, the modern woman, the career girl. You think that, oh, this is a normal woman. This is the way that all women are nowadays. This is your modern Western woman. Wrong. This is a woman who is actually the shopper, but in disguise. This woman is so obsessed with material gain and advantage that she's actually trying to convince herself that she can compete in a man's world. And if you get together with her, what she's going to do is she's going to expect you to be able to move through your career the same way that she moves through her career. The only problem is that you are not a woman. You can't show your boobs, you can't pretend to cry, you can't pretend that you're sexually scared, so you have none of the advantages. Go ahead, try to cry your way out of a ticket as a man. It won't work. It just won't work. And it's disgusting when men behave like this, even when they complain. So of course it can't work. And when the woman realizes that you can't advance through your career using the same tactics that she can use to advance through her career, she will look upon you like you are garbage, like you are nothing, unless you're extremely and highly successful all the time. And then you can have a relationship with the career woman and you really just keep it at this very surface level. You never really become emotionally entangled with her. You never take the relationship beyond anything but a physical attraction. That's the only way that you can become involved with the career woman. Number 2, the helper, also known as the big fat pig, because that's what she becomes. That's why she's trying to help you. She's trying to help you to get ahead because she doesn't want to do the things necessary to get ahead. And at first, this might seem like a good deal to a lot of men because they're workers and they don't like to think about things. They just like to do things, and they would be real happy with a woman who would just like take care of the other side of things and help them get ahead. That's actually a good deal because the man is good at working and the woman is good at nurturing and taking care of things. So they get together and they can kind of help each other out, right? Wrong. That's not what she's doing. This is a person who doesn't want to work at all and who thinks that because she's a woman that she's entitled to be taken care of. This is a princess, but who's not actually a princess, who's really just a big fat pig. Okay, this is a woman who wants to be a princess, who wants to be taken care of like a queen, but really just wants to indulge herself like a big fat pig. And when you first get together with a woman like this, she's okay because she can't reveal her true nature, her true character. If she did, no man would get together with her. So at first she's like, yeah, I'm really hardworking. Yeah, I really like you. Yeah, I really want to support you. Wow, you're doing really well. And the better you do, the less that she does. And the fatter she gets. And the more more that she comes to expect, and the more that she manipulates you into doing everything around her. So you think you've got to help her, but what you've really got is somebody who wants to be your master. If you get involved with a woman like this, she will destroy you, and eventually you will die. Okay, the number one type of girl to avoid, the most deadly type of female in existence, is the regular girlfriend type. Now, let me tell you what's going to happen. One of two things are going to happen. Either you are going to pursue her like an idiot, and she's going to allow you to date her. And the whole time, she's going to be like threatening you that she, you're not good enough, that she doesn't really want to go out with you. So you're just going to have to keep promising her more and trying to do more and more for her. Or she's going to see you as a potential target, a potential victim, and she's going to come over to you and she's going to approach you. And you can be cold and distant, and she'll just keep hanging around. She'll just keep trying to be helpful, like the number two type. And eventually, even if you don't like her, even if she's not attractive to you, as a man, you'll be like, well, I suppose we could have a little bit of fun. And then she'll just like latch on to you. It's one of these two ways that she's going to get her claws in and start up this regular girlfriend process. Then she's going to make you become addicted to her affection. And you're going to recognize all the steps along the way. She's going to be isolating you from your friends. She's going to be complimenting you on completely meaningless bullshit like, wow, that's a really nice shirt. You really know how to pick out shirts. And you're going to be like, because you're a man, you're a man. Nobody shows you affection. Nobody gives you compliments. So you're going to be like, wow, I've never really thought about it. I guess you're right. I really am good at picking out shirts. And then she's going to be like, setting you up to do things for her, little things, little favors. And she's going to talk about how like, oh, she can't live without you. And you're the greatest thing in the world since sliced bread. And again, because you're a man, you're going to want to believe it because you're starved for affection. This is how our society controls the men. Okay. She's going to escalate this into you doing these favors for her and shit like that and her complimenting you, good boy. And then she's going to escalate the relationship. She's going to want to move in. She's going to say things like, oh, you make me so, you make me complete. And she's going to basically be tying herself to you emotionally and tying herself to you physiologically. Good boy. Then she's going to try to escalate the relationship even further. Of course, she's going to want to get a contract, a marriage license. And then she's going to escalate it further, building a nest, trying to have a child. And then she's going to destroy you for the sake of the children. Or you're going to come up short one day. You're going to get sick. You're going to fall down. You're going to lose a job. And she's going to be like, what the hell do I need you for? Or she's going to meet somebody else who she thinks is a better option. And she's going to be playing that threat across to you the whole time. And it's going to drive you insane as a man. And that's the process. That's the process that she's going to go through. So there it is. The most dangerous, deadly types of women to date, that if you date them, you will die. Let me know what you think about this list in the comments section below. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, donate, and join me again, Howard Dare, as I plan to have more content for you.